Summer is here, as you already know, so I wanted to talk about three obvious things you should know as far as trying to achieve your ideal beach body physique. Number one, having a plan. Many of us try to establish a fitness goal and we don't even sit down and think exactly what we have to do to achieve that. We just say it's just gonna happen because I'm just gonna start eating salad. We're not even thinking exactly how much calorie deficit we need to be to lose that certain amount, or even figure out how much body fat percent we have currently and how long it's gonna take for us to get there. Number two, and that is being realistic. This is not only healthy for you mentally but also physically. You have to consider the fact that this diet that you're going through has to be sustainable, not only during the diet but also after. This is why I'm not a big fan of no carb diets or no fat diets, because they're not sustainable. The vast majority of us cannot live a life where we don't eat any carbs or any fat at all. But that's another topic for another conversation. So, going with being realistic with your goal. Another thing that you should consider is your lifestyle. An example would be somebody who goes to a lot of events, such as weddings or parties. You should incorporate those to your program. So, if you tell yourself that your fat loss will be for 6 weeks, and you know you're gonna have a wedding coming up very soon, what I would suggest you do is that you include an extra week or 2 weeks to your 6 weeks, because you know for a fact you're going to be in a surplus on that wedding. So to calibrate yourself back to normal and continue with your fat loss, you're giving yourself an extra week or two to be able to balance everything out. And that is being really smart and realistic with your lifestyle. Last but not least is having an exit plan. This part of your blueprint is so important. I even suggest that you should be asking yourself this even before starting your plan. This is so critical and so obvious, yet so many people don't even think about this. They just go on with the journey, reaching their success, and ignoring what's going to happen next, causing many success to be failures. The reality is many just don't know what to do after they reach their ideal beach body. Normally people would just go on constant dieting, going off track, and the problem with this is that it negatively impacts their body, causing it to adapt, making it harder for them to go on diets in the future. So it's constant frustration. In the end, a lot of these people just go on crash diets or crazy diets such as low carb, no fat. This is the only thing that they think that they can do, because they cannot lose any more body fat or they cannot lose any more weight. A few questions that you can ask yourself when deciding what your exit plan will be. Will you try to maintain this current ideal beach body that you have successfully achieved going forward, or will you try to lose more weight, body fat, or probably gain more muscle so that next summer when you decide to lean out again, you're able to show more muscle mass? There it is. Three obvious things that you should already know about when it comes to achieving your ideal beach body. So I hope you guys find the information that I shared useful and you're able to actually add them to your fitness goal and fitness journey checklist. I look forward to creating more content like this in the future for you guys. Definitely stay tuned. Until then, Johnny out.